Bum, 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 I ran. 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 My country's got a feeling, really hit the ceiling. Bum, I ran. Bum, 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 I ran. Went to a mosque, gonna throw some rocks. Tell the Ayatollah, gonna put you in a box. Bum, I ran. Bum, 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 I ran. Sam's getting pretty hot. Time to turn Iran into a parking lot. Bum, I ran. Bum, 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 I ran. Bum, bum, I ran. The country's got a feeling, really hit the ceiling. Bum, I ran. Bum, 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 I ran. Call the volunteers, call the bombardiers, call the financiers. Better get their ass in here. Bum, I ran. Bum, 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 I ran. Supplies, get our hands untied and bring them back alive. Bum, I ran. Bum, 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 I ran. Bum, bum, I ran. Our country's got a feeling, really hit the ceiling. Bum, I ran. Bum, 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 I ran. Bum, 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 I ran. Bum, 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 I ran. Stealing, now it's time for dealing. Bum, I ran. Bum, 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 I ran.
Think it's real? Or AI? Brandy from Storage Wars? I know she's got big tits. I'm just... Oh, hi. First of all, I want to start by saying, not tired of winning. I know I have already seen some postings from people that I thought I knew better about this whole thing. When I voted for Trump, I personally was hoping that he would turn that whole fucking area into glass. So this whole I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want Iran having human breaths going in it. Well, they're not human. Their whole religion, which is a cult, basically says that we will take over the planet, and anybody that doesn't follow the Quran is to be beheaded. I don't know, go ahead, prove me wrong. Hillary Clinton is on record saying that they should be never have nuclear capabilities. Obama is on record saying they should never have nuclear capabilities. But then again, Obama just kept packing up cases and cases and cases of money and giving it to them. And Donald Trump finally did what needed to be done.
Cleaning up the shit show from everybody else.
So, I am non-apologetic to any of my brothers that say, I didn't want this, I didn't want a war. I don't want a war. I want Iran to realize that if you fuck with the United States, you will findeth out. Thank you, Jim, for the shirt.
You feel better now after that rant?
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to have to do a shot to settle my nerves. I'm not reviewing. I was gonna kind of. This is on the backup channel, which I've been on all this time anyway. It's just that I'm off of my timeout. Matt brought this over. Smile. It's party time. Mango orange sour. I have not reviewed this one. And strangely, this one's 7%. How Drecker manages to get levels of alcohol that might at least put a smirk on Mike's face, not a big smile, just a smirk. But how they continuously manage to make very tasty beers that have no alcohol burning, no booziness, just straight up awesome. Of course, watch it turn out that, look, I didn't even ask him. I didn't even ask him what he thought of it.
Who?
You.
Oh, well.
You said you reviewed one last night. I'd like to review that tonight.
Swing. That'd be game.
I've got something in my glass. It's probably just a... So... It smells mango. Mango first, but mango-orange combo. Cheers, deplorables. Oh, I like that.
Well, I figured you wouldn't complain about it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm pissed that you brought this over here.
I can take the other one back.
I'm steamed. See, the reason this kind of looks like this is there used to be a light, so I've had to start crowding smaller stuff in. Otherwise, we're pushing our way. We're pushing our way south.
Oh, damn.
Okay, because he asked, and I refused to have one up at his house. I have the infamous David Moon Pies.
It was like 2 cookies with some cream in the middle, and then they're dipped in.
A moon pie is a very, very awesome thing, and I had never had one in my life until I was out in Maine. And out in Maine, I mean, you can go to the hardware store, and there'll be an end or a pallet of these sitting out somewhere. They take their moon pie seriously. No, it's not really a cookie. Okay. I don't remember what David said the red one was. I'll take a guess and say cherry or strawberry. But that one
Vanilla?
was banana.
Banana.
And this one's blueberry. So I know there's like marshmallow. Marshall is not in the center of this. So I guess, yes, you could say it's a cookie, but it's more like cake. Want some?
Yeah, I'm good.
David said that these were his least favorite, and if that's the case, the rest are all going to be really good because this is good. Holly Berry.
I was going to say she's always had a nice set of tits.
The most beautiful dark woman on the planet.
I don't know if I can go that far.
There's a black woman that you think is hotter?
Probably. What's the singer's name? Jackson.
Oh, Michael's sister?
Yeah.
Oh. Janet?
Yeah, Janet Jackson. I always thought she was a looker, actually. I'm not really into dark.
How about Tara Banks?
Too big of a forehead. Seriously? It's huge.
Huge. Gigantic.
I wouldn't be able to stop looking at her forehead. I mean, if she was just spread out in front of me, just naked, I'd probably be looking at her tits. But then my eyes would just keep drawn to the fucking big old forehead.
Did you ever like the Knob Creek smoked maple or any of the maple whiskeys?
It's alright, but I wouldn't say it's good.
I'm only going to give you a taste. I'm not going to give you the full thing unless you want a full shot.
No.
This, right now, I am on record as saying the best maple whiskey. It's a rye, but the best I've ever had. Like, first of all, if you swirl it around in the glass, it doesn't stick all over the side like candy, like that will.
Yeah.
Is this like a step too far for you right now? It's also got a little proofage to it too.
Yes, it does.
This is all small batch shit. Speakeasy Motors American Whiskey Company.
It's not bad.
Now, I want to try one of the other ones. Again, you don't have to participate, but I want you to pick between those two, because that's what I'm going to have.
Double toast, probably.
Solid choice. That's what I figured. I don't know why. Just the name alone, I figured that was the one I was going to like the most. But double toast of what?
Yeah, that is a question.
Straight bourbon whiskey finished with toasted French and American oak staves. So, wood scraps. They rifled through your garage and they found the shit laying on the floor and they made whiskey out of it.
Stuff in my garage.
I also cannot. I can't deal with this shit either. What about her? Oriental
she looks like she could potentially be a man. I'll pass.
She looks like a dude.
All those Asians over there, fucking. You gotta pat them before you ever take one home. You gotta do the Crocodile Dundee.
I'm sorry, I meant to lead with a more offensive hat for the non-Americans that might catch this video. How about her? Every picture comes up. Hey Matt, what about her? We don't know about the forehead though. It is a gray area. You want to try a little?
Sure.
How much?
Do a half. No. Answer is no. She looks kind of like a dude with the most massive knockers I've ever seen on such a small body.
Matt looks up and she goes, "Whack!" And all you hear is that just a nasty ass slap, and out he goes. Okay.
You doing that to upset people or what?
No. 'Tis the season.
Tits the season.
Oh. It smells typical, but it also smells
Smells better than the last one, I'll say that.
it smells really mild. Cheers. Thank you for the brew review beer.
Yeah, no problem.
And of course the mats. The mats, thank you. Right now they're probably both, they got out their big bottle of Jerkins. I've got that fucking, that gif of Kermit the Frog looking at a monitor, and then he looks down and he pulls a thing of lotion out of his,
I'd go for her.
Mm-hmm. And you could bum a smoke from her.
Even better.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna be surprised if this is rough, man. This
smells smooth.
This smells real smooth. Oh shit.
It's got a little bite to it. It's got a weird taste though.
Super smooth. And then I'm getting really, really strong that oakiness.
Yeah, that's
Like,
it blasts through.
because of fairness in advertising, I am going to have to experiment a little bit more with this bottle before I come to a conclusion on this one. Wow, that really lights it up at the end. It's not bitter, though. It's not bitter or boozy. It is just... I cannot believe what it brings at the end with almost... It just smells so smooth. I'd start with the redhead and then have sex with the other one.
They're both redheads.
Okay. Before we completely lose containment, J-Dog once again is first. Saying first. Bad says first indeed. Greetings, J-Dog. Then Smile Money says first. How do you get 9,000 replies off of just saying first? Jolson says too slow. Then Smile Money says first Eastern Standard Time. I was watching first news on the Iran bombing. Jolson says so much for America first. What a clown.
Yes. Yes, by the way, yes.
America first who? Was that a Trump slam?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what Jolson means by that. Wouldn't making sure that Iran can't do harm to America, wouldn't that be America first?
No, see, here's my thoughts on it. I don't care, bomb the fuck out of them because they shouldn't have nukes. And they fucking, it's nothing but problems with them all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
Fucking just blow them up.
As long as I've been alive.
Another yes. I don't support any troops going over there, though.
Well, no, I don't support a war with Iran.
Yeah.
I support them all being dead.
Yeah. That's what I said. I'm fine with bombing them.
Personally, if I was Trump, I'd be like, you know what? Who gives a fuck if everybody hates me? I'm already in office. I'm gonna take care of America, even though most Americans are so fucking blind and stupid.
Iran's already said they want to fucking kill all of us.
I know.
So what the fuck does it matter if we just get rid of them?
I bet you there's liberals out there now that will be celebrating Iran and saying all sorts of shit. How many times they're gonna try to what's the word? That Trump continuously goes through. Impeach him. Matt was saying that. Are you sure you weren't listening to the Babylon Bee or some satire? That a Ninth Circuit judge is already saying that we should go over and help him rebuild.
No, they demanded Trump did it within 48 hours. It was on. I got that from Patriot News.
Jesus Christ. These fucking judges should be hauled out into an alley somewhere.
How can they even make a judgment for fucking something over in Iran? That don't even make sense.
Commander-in-Chief has the call. He's got the ball.
There's some people that are saying that Trump's wrong, though, because it's Congress's choice to go to war. Well, they fucking...
to war. We are not at war.
Trump's got to ask permission. Well, it's kind of funny, because Obama, I'm pretty sure, fucking blew a lot of places up.
Nothing Trump has done as of this moment in time requires congressional oversight at all. Learn your fucking civics. Besides what I've already said. When people say, it's not what I voted for. This is exactly what I fucking voted for.
Yes, over and over.
Oh, yeah. Bet you those taste like little peach gobblers. Hey, there's some moon
peach gobblers. I don't really know. I don't see myself saying no.
Let me check. No, neither do I. Now it's time to put... Now this is the segment of the show where we put David's meat in our mouth.
All bloody, huh? He gave you all bloody.
He's the one that purchased this. I was like, why did you buy this in the first place? I could have told him at the store that he wasn't going to like it. And you know why? Because it was on sale. Actually, I don't think he paid for it at all.
Just walked out with a box of them. He's old, right?
He's so hooked up there. They'd probably watch him steal something and then give him another one and then walk him to his car.
Walk him to his car.
Let us help you, Mr. Brown. Here, you forgot the second box of beef sticks you were going to steal.
Patriot 1 News. 17 hours ago. Yemen declares we are officially entering the war. Keep your ships out of our water or face consequences. Maybe it will be a world war start.
Smile Money says it was America first. They were the biggest sponsors of terrorism worldwide. It was a stated goal not to allow them to have nuclear weapons. Bad says greetings, Mr. Money. And Smile Money says back, greetings, Bad. I could not agree with that more. It was America first. They are the biggest sponsors of terrorism. They are the biggest pain in the ass for any country.
She looks like she could be a good single mom. Not that one. Well, she might be the same person, but...
Justin says we need cowbell.
Ding, 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 ding.
Rich Huff says cheers all. Mike says cheers, bro. Cheers, Mike. Dirty Floor Garage 72. Them's okay, but I prefer the down-home punch ones, or just real Jack and Coke. But now, you said TC and Jack? I think you're right. I'm having flavored water. Dirty Floor Garage, I could not remember if I've ever reviewed the Down Home Punch, but that one did look good. Oh, come on, really? David? That's you, David? Dirty Floor Garage? Cobra says, holy cowbell, a long one. Yeah, I didn't even need Matt. I think last night's review was like an hour and 47 minutes. Or more.
That wasn't me.
Yes. Are you sure you don't want any, I mean, I really wasn't sure if it was good or not, so...
I have one more in my house. I had one last night. I got one more in my fridge.
Came prepared?
Yeah. What are you doing for dinner tonight, you know? Well, that's not just a yes, that's a fuck yeah. She can drill my press any day.
Imagine if she actually worked like that every day.
I know I'd fucking have no problem working long shifts.
How long? Personal favorite of mine.
Not too shabby. I like the eyes. Her legs look a little beefy though. She might just be able to kick our ass. She looks tall too, right? She got big old platforms, but...
And look at that ass. Oh, I was going to do this. I was
Before?
going to do this before. Rookie move. I'm personally, Cobra, I'm just killing time. I can't wait to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep. Waiting for Charlie to message me when he gets back home. I gotta ask him what he wants for dinner. We got some New York strips, and I just got some black peppered kebabs because that's all kind of staked out.
I had prime rib, I had ribeye the other night up at Boomtown. Now, I'll start by saying it was very, very tasty. It was also very, very, like, you could have, all you needed was your fork to eat it.
Yeah.
But it was only like a half of an inch thick.
Yeah, we're either going to do steak and potatoes on the grill, or I got some tortellini with some pasta sauce and Italian sausage. So I guess I'm just waiting for him to figure out, when he gets home, he can figure out what he wants. Guessing he'll probably say the steak, but sure, yeah.
Yeah, why not? Smile money. The cases didn't just change. Mysteriously, you smile money the rifle, laugh out loud, so it was a self-created problem.
Have you tried any of those pickled leeks and asparagus I got you? You didn't eat any of that?
No. You said they get better as they age, so...
Well, I'd say hang on to them for at least a few days. Dude, they're fucking... Open one of those up. The last one I had, fuck, it was hot.
Smile money, you will get a squirrel tattoo.
I didn't use the Reaper on those.
Are they both... No, they're not both the same.
I got habanero peppers in each one. That's just, I think, just asparagus. The other one's got the asparagus, the leeks.
What's that?
That's the pepper. I believe it was I got habanero peppers.
Looks like habanero.
There are a couple pickles in there too, I believe. I made 2 pickles for each jar. Yep, there's a pickle. That looks all fucking shriveled up. Ooh, and there's some onion in there. I had to jam the onions in and thought there wasn't much room. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus God.
What you going for?
Onion and habanero.
Trying to find it. Oh, here's one. That's got a little bit of kick. Not as bad as the ones when I did
Did the pickles
fucking
get hot?
Reapers. Oh yeah.
Jesus, it feels like a cum-filled sock. Boy, you like sucked the life right out of the center of the pickle.
It was just a full cucumber. It fucking shriveled up pretty good in the mix. But I thought it would, I didn't think it would get smaller. I think it would absorb some of the, liquid in it.
That's what she said. Yeah. I mean, look at it.
I just asked if you had some. You don't have to eat the whole jar for dinner. I mean,
What?
Christ.
Yeah, it's tasty.
I always think that stuff turns out pretty good. Yeah. Not a lot of people seem to get turned on when I tell them that my pickle seasoning's kind of sweet, but it's got a kick. But then it seems like everyone that tries it fucking likes it.
And my fingers juicy.
Clean them with Windex.
If you can't solve it with Windex or duct tape, it should just die. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah. Different face, maybe, but that face,
I'll take one for the team for you.
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Poco, what's good, Captain?
Too big.
The 3 big holes in Iran. Smile money. Stupid or not stupid? But what is the question? Smile money. Well, you did drive by me because I was in Hermitage, Pennsylvania, when you drove by at a class reunion. Mama. Smile money. I hear good things about PSA Dagger. That would be a good, inexpensive gun to try that sight.
What gun?
I like the Dagger. PSA's Dagger.
Yeah, that's with the 9mm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what's their 5.7? That's the Rock.
Yes.
Same thing, but caliber.
That says greetings, Captain. Smile money. A suppressed cowbell is a good cowbell. Miss 27 says no. And Smile money says often less is more. Yes. Smile money. Well, the red dot as a backup is okay. I would probably prefer flip-ups. Mr. 27 is 28th. Yeah, Smile money, so would I, but there was just no room in that such situation to do it. That would have been my first choice. Then he said, Miss 27 says, no salty man or multi 350s man. Double disappoint. McLean says, dragonflies. My dad told my 2-year-old son that a dragonflies bite wieners. Guess who still is afraid of them? I call dragonflies heavy ball banger. I call a dragonfly a Harvey ball banger. McLean, power tools cause more damage in society than pews. Well, yeah. McLean, to tell a family secret, my grandma was Dutch. Sharky says makes sense as Klein is in Dutch means little. McLean says to him, it doesn't. It means girthy and long. Come on, Sharky, don't sell me out. Sharky says, laugh my ass off. Wade, Jack and Coke were the drink of choice during the high school years. After that, we started having babies. I stopped regular drinking and began working as much as possible so my wife could stay at home with them. Sharky, cheers all. Lots of boxes on deck. Here we go. Rounding third and heading for home. Sharky, the red dot on the 24 degree mount for a quick backup for the NVG mailbox. That's on top. Laugh out loud. For a quick backup for that. Hey, gotta have something. Sharky, screw tube stutter begins around 1 hour and 25 minutes. Ooh, we pushed her south. Sharky says, Echo 10. E10 is a hit. Why do you pick that? Sharky says, SH, outro was a frame of the intro. More or less expected that after the slideshow. Smile money with the... What just took place?
It looked like it skipped.
Yeah, but stuff appeared back
back
here in time. Salty says, I'm a fiery but mostly naked protester. Tom says Jack and Coke is Satan's piss. And all I was trying to do is do the read marks or smile money. If your gun is the same size but just the scope is smaller, doesn't that make sense that the gun would not move in the closed case and be equally safe? But if the gun case is dropped so hard the scope is damaged by hitting that 2 feet of foam in front of the scope, you're screwed in any event. I would check the density of the foam that they have found at a discount. You might actually be providing less protection, so your obsessive compulsive disorder might be your downfall. Not like you're taking this case and gun to the range.
Yeah.
Mike says the Mosin with the John Hubert trigger. So, I ask a question and the only person that answers it and gets it right is Mike. Yes, Mike. 3/4 of a pound or less is the Mosin the gun. So, if I do this, and the F is happening. They didn't take away that filter system, did they? Okay, there we go. Barista, baby.
Iranian Parliament just ordered the Strait of Hormuz to be closed. The strait handles 20% of global daily oil shipments.
Bam, bam, bam,
Saying
bam,
could
Iran.
send prices soaring.
Well, you know, we kind of were self-reliant.
I was going to say, we just got to start fucking drilling again.
We were self-reliant on oil or petroleum under Trump in his last term. Still not tired of winning. Hey, Iran. That would be a fun afternoon.
Yeah. I won't cry.
I don't expect everybody to, but I personally raise a toast to Donald Trump, the best president America has ever had.
I don't know about the best.
And Iran,
In our lifetime, for sure.
may more of you die.
I mean, what about any of the original presidents? They got to be up there.
I'd like to see any of them. I like to, even Lincoln. Well, Lincoln did end slavery.
Yeah. Even though he had slaves of his own, but yeah.
It's funny how many blacks own slaves.
Mm-hmm. Well, they still do today. Just maybe not here in the U.S.
Okay. I'm gonna give this an 8.5. He says, titties and bear. First in the club is Smile Money saying cheers, clubbers. And Cobra says club. Okay, now I'm going to go to the original video and see what got missed, if anything. Mike says life is a long lesson in humility. Well, sorry, Cheapo Gun Guy. Life is a long lesson in humility. Mega. I believe the red dot on the rifle is a good move. Mega. Mega. Mega.
Macho Biden! Macho Biden! Macho Biden!
Smart Money says you can carry whatever matches your outfit. Fashion accessories that you stick down your pants. Jeremy, reflex, stupid. Jolson, as a tramp stamp, would it be flying into your crack or out of your crack? So you could run its tail down or into your crack. That's way too complicated. And that's that. Who is it? J-Dog or was it Jolson? Said I should get the mount to put the vortex sight on top of the JP's scope.
The JP?
Yeah.
Why would you want a red dot on that?
I guess if you're close quarters, you use the red dot, and for long distance.
I mean, I understand that, but with that gun, fuck that. Just have a sidearm.
Well, this is what Jeremy's talking about, because there's no room to do a backup sight on this. So I did a 45-degree angle, so you'd have. This is like the equivalent to backup sights. Mm-hmm. Jeremy said it's stupid. So I got one good move, and I got one, it's stupid. I did ask.
And that's the night scope too. Surprised you put it on that one. Okay.
On what one?
On that gun.
300 whack-out?
Yeah. Is that what you're going to do hog hunting with?
Jeremy said we didn't have to worry about a hog hunting gun because Cuz had that all covered. So I was planning on bringing my carry gun and the shotgun, and that's it. But no, he did call me back and say I might want to bring something to shoot because we'd be there for a week, and I'm gonna bring Alice. I'm gonna bring Alice with me. Besides that, we might have to fight off some Iranians. all those sleeper cells that are over here now. Could be. Okay. One of my personal favorites, Gillian Anderson. Gonna hit the button, and if we're still alone,
Refresh. Nothing.
nothing. Okay, so cheers, and we will not see you tomorrow, or will we?
I won't.
He won't.
You might be available.
I might. I don't know.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, yeah, we do her. Matter of fact, we take turns.
Even with the crazy guy.
Yeah, even with the